Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to introduce our Provincial Minister, Credo Nanjuwa, MP, and I invite you, Honorable, to come and address the gathering.
Thank you very much, District Commissioner for Livingstone and the Director of Programs. Let me recognize the Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister of Energy and Power Development of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Honorable Yukai Simbalika. Sorry if I've not pronounced it right. The Head of Presidential Delivery Unity, Zambia, Ms. Kustovile Kamwambi, senior government officials both from the Republic of Zambia and Zimbabwe, the Commissioner for Infrastructure, Energy and Digitalization at African Union, Ms. Lerato Dorothy Madabogi, captains of industry and the private sector, representatives of international finance institutions, the sponsors, distinguished delegates, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's rare that delegates respond when they are greeted, especially here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and great privilege to address you at this year's Zimbabwe-Zambia Energy Projects Summit and Investors Retreat. On behalf of Honorable Makozo Chikote, Minister of Energy, Zambia, and indeed on my own behalf, I wish to extend my warmest welcome to Zambia, to all delegates who have traveled from near and far, and particularly here in Livingstone Southern Province, the home of the mighty Victoria Falls, Muskotunya, the smoke that thunders. My appreciation goes to EnergyNet, the organizers of this conference, the sponsors, the public and private sector partners from Zimbabwe and Zambia for this significant event made possible. Your presence affirms the importance of this summit as a regional platform for investment, innovation and strategic collaboration, and indeed a true reflection of our shared vision, that of securing a sustainable energy future for our two great nations, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Zambia and Zimbabwe share deep historical, economic and infrastructural ties. Our collaboration, ladies and gentlemen, in the energy sector is not new, but today it is more urgent and more strategic than ever. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, last year, a conference was convened under the theme, Powering Zimbabwe and Zambia's Sustainable Energy Future, Unlocking Opportunities in Renewables, Grid Modernization, and Energy Access. That theme set the tone for both nations to accelerate reforms, modernize infrastructure, and deepen private sector participation. Today, we gather to take stock of what progress has been made, what investments have been unlocked, and define a clear path of how we can move even faster. Distinguished delegates, this year's theme, Mines and Energy, how stakeholders have fast-tracked private sector projects to become Africa's top investment destination, is not just aspirational, it reflects the real momentum we have gained and now experiencing. Dear participants, this summit has become the annual gathering for independent power producers, major infrastructure investors, regulators, utilities, financials, contractors, and technology providers. It therefore positions Zambia and Zimbabwe as the meeting point of Africa's energy investment community, a destination where deals are initiated, partnerships are forged, and bankable projects take shape. Through this platform, ladies and gentlemen, and with the support of international finance institutions, the summit is accelerating projects in both countries towards financial closure, while establishing strong risk mitigation pathways for investors. This is what makes this retreat so important. It produces action, it drives outcomes, it creates investment-grade opportunities. Dear distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, we must be clear. This summit must never become a talk show. Our citizens, our industries, and our economies need results, not empty promises. Zambia and Zimbabwe are currently experiencing power supply deficits that have negatively impacted households, businesses, and the economy at large. Therefore, our governments and citizens expect practical solutions with respect to enhanced energy security, new and diversified power generation coming online, strengthening transmission interconnectors within and beyond the Southern African region, reinforced national transmission and distribution networks, innovative financing structures, and bankable, investable projects that move swiftly from concept to implementation. This is a commitment I ask of every participant here. Let us use this platform to unlock deals, secure financing, and build the energy systems that will power Zambia and Zimbabwe, our mining sectors, industries, homes, and our future. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in Zambia, under the leadership of His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema, we continue to implement far-reaching reforms to ensure that our energy sector is modern, competitive, and attractive for private capital. We are strengthening the policy environment, improving regulatory predictability, and enabling private sector participation, which remains a cornerstone of our energy sector expansion. These reforms are already yielding results, with more independent power producers entering the market, with more than 7,000 megawatts of power purchase agreements in place. We have also recorded heightened investor confidence due to adoption by Zambian government of the multi-year tariff adjustment framework and open access market policy. I'm proud to announce that in 2025 alone, the Energy Regulation Board, ERB, has approved 25 license applications and 12 construction permits across the petroleum, electricity, and renewable energy subsectors, presenting a combined investment pledge of 6 billion kwacha. This steady growth in investments in the energy sector highlights Zambia's favorable regulatory framework and stronger bilateral and regional collaboration. Our expectations are that this summit builds on this momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, allow me to once more to thank EnergyNet, the sponsors, and every participant for your commitment and vision. Your contributions make this summit the premier annual destination for energy investment dialogue in Southern Africa. We deeply value your collaboration and your belief in the potential of Zambia and Zimbabwe. As you engage in dialogue over the next 2 days, I encourage you to find time, even in your busy schedules, to also enjoy some of the tourism offerings that the mayor has highlighted here. You are in the tourist capital of Zambia, home to the magnificent Victoria Falls, and a rich heritage of culture, wildlife, and adventure. We hope you experience our hospitality, our beauty, our warmth, and carry these memories with you as lasting reminders of your partnership with Zambia and Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, with these remarks, it is now my single honor and privilege to officially open the 2025 Zimbabwe-Zambia Energy Projects Summit. May this summit deliver tangible results, catalytic investments, and lasting partnerships for our two nations. I wish you God's blessings as you stay in here, Southern Province, and within the powers vested in me by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. I want to grant you 3 more days after the summit to remain in Livingstone as long as you are willing to invest more. Thank you.